welcome to my second post for today for March Madness. It's Imelda here from Three Scrappy Sisters, and I have a scrapbook process video for you. This is a 12 by 12 layout, which is mostly what I do. And I am using, once again, the gorgeous London kit from Felicity Jane. This is probably about, I think, the third or fourth layout that I've created. I've been actually able to get a lot of layouts by my standards from a kit for the first time. Usually I use the kit and kind of get not bored with it, but I don't know. I feel like there's only so many ideas that I can go through with a kit usually, but this one has actually got my mojo going. It's a lot. It's provided so much inspiration for me, and I'm really happy with that. I think a lot of it has to do with also the fact that I'm not trying to scrapbook in order anymore. I used to go album by album. I did my daughter's first year album, and then I did my son's first year album, and then I kind of got stuck. Everything started to look the same as I flipped through the albums, and I kind of abandoned that idea. So anyhow, let me talk about the layout. These are photos of my daughter. I did a freeze frame on this picture here because I thought it was absolutely adorable. It captures her personality entirely, these 4 photos, and she's just so fun. She's so cute. We were at Red Lobster out for dinner before we went to see Matilda. It was the same day. We went out for dinner first, and then we went to Matilda, the musical. And at this point, they had no idea where they were going, but they were just so happy to be out, getting dressed up, and going to what they consider a fancy restaurant. So it was a lot of fun. So just let me tell you what I did here. My original idea was, as you saw in the beginning, to take the pink paper and put it down the center of the page. And then I changed my idea and I glued it to the right side of the page. And then I changed my idea again, so I ripped it up, got a new white paper, and I glued it to the center. And then I added some tulle, as always, which I thought was perfect because the headband that she's wearing has this big poofy pink tulle flower, which she just absolutely loves. So I thought that went perfect. So I added the tulle, I machine stitched it down the center, and now I am adding these flowers that I fussy cut from the pattern paper, and I am adding it in different layers. I'm just showing you there. I added some dimensionals. Oh, I'm such a nerd. So I added some dimensionals. I'm adding a doily to the left side, and originally I wanted to maybe embellish both sides, but in the end I felt that the flowers were just such a gorgeous element on their own that I didn't want to take away from that. So I'm just going to embellish the left side with some of the stickers and the chipboard pieces and the ephemera and all that. So I think it was in this layout actually that I discovered that the cut aparts that came with the kit are actually stickers, and I had no idea. I was just gluing them down and using them like they were chipboard or pattern paper. And then I turned one over and I saw some lines on the back, and I figured, they had to be there for a reason. So I kind of picked at it and it peeled off, and it was a sticker to my surprise. So I was really happy with myself for discovering that, although I'm sure everybody else already knew that, but that's okay. The only thing is that once they are stickers, they're really thin, so it depends on if you're layering them on top of something else, then you might want to stick them onto a piece of cardstock and then fussy cut around that, just so you get a little bit more weight and it's not so translucent. So it just depends on your preference there. So I just went through the chipboard pieces, the sticker cut aparts, as well as the labels and tags and stuff, and I just wanted to see what worked. So I picked out a bunch of pink and black, and I wanted to keep the teal on the right side. So pink and black on the left side, teal on the right side. So I had laid it all out, took a photo of the way that I liked it laid out, and then I'm just going to refer back to that, even though I do stray from it a little bit and then end up changing some of the placement of things. It's still a good idea to have a point of reference, just so you're not starting all over again. So I am sticking this label on some dimensionals just for a little bit of height, and I am sticking most of my embellishments under the tool or peeking out from the tool, just because I do want to give it that softness that the tool will provide with having things behind it. I don't know if that makes sense. Whatever. So you saw me peel up that pink bow that is a sticker. The good thing is that they do peel up pretty nicely. And I did back that onto some cardstock just so I can overlap it onto the label and give the bow as well as the label some height and dimension. So I added some twine to this tag, which I also backed on cardstock just to be able to raise it up a little bit. I didn't want it completely flat on the paper. Added some twine, and then I'm trying to glue it down so it kind of just looks like a little S shape, but the Scotch Quick Dry Glue doesn't glue onto fabric elements very well, so I do struggle with that a little bit. You will see me bring in my hot glue gun to try and glue that twine down, and that didn't work. I can't even remember what I did. I think I just left it or maybe used some wet glue, some clear wet glue. So this is basically it, except for I will add some tiny word stickers, some Tim Holtz tiny word stickers. I can let you know exactly what they say actually. The one that I'm sticking down there says, "Believe in yourself." The one on the top says, "Count your blessings, and today I am grateful." And then I do add one at the bottom that says, "Let's go somewhere." I really liked those there just because, like I said before, the kids really enjoyed being out and getting dressed up and going somewhere different. So I thought that was fun. I am going to add some enamel dots. I did end up adding a teal one to the left side because I did want to mimic that a little bit. I didn't want to leave it completely off the left side, but it didn't add anything pink to the right side. I thought it was pretty well balanced. I do add a title off camera, again under the tool, with the chipboard stickers that you will see in the still photos, and the title ends up being #LOL. So that is basically it for this layout. Thank you so much for joining me today. Like I said, this is the second one today. If you haven't seen the first video of the day, I will link that below and you can see that. It's also a Felicity Jane layout. And again, thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I hope to see you next time. Thank you so much and have an amazing day. Bye!